Okay, hi all, and we're back at this one more time. Sending a little hi y'all. I think it's cool to do that. Okay, so we started on this yesterday, and again, I know I should have done another hat where it wouldn't be the same color. So yesterday, I don't have nothing else to do. Yes, I do, but let's just play that off. I started on this one, which is a hot pink hat. Well, not a hot pink. It's baby pink, but it's hot pink. Pink, and it's like hot pink and blush pink color stones. And I decided to use a mix, and I'm actually going to do a mix with this hat now. I've decided on. I was going to do the ombre, but I really want to do a mix because I really do like how that looks. And baby girl, thank you for wanting to just drink water while I'm doing this live. That's my doggie. I love her. So again, I use my Hotfix tool, and I did the combination of sizes. I know they tell you shouldn't do a combination. The sizes of they always want you to do like same like SS10s all the way across SS. I tell you this, you get comfortable with what you like, and then guess what? You do it because I think it looks good either way. You pick which one. Just to show you a reference really quick before I start on it. Okay, y'all know this hat is with the scatter method. Different sizes, full coverage, gorgeous. Okay, yeah. And I actually started this one and I did the whole lid, beak, whatever you want to call it. I did this with the method that we are told to do, meaning get your lines straight, even, no uneven, no wrong stones, everything perfect. See? And then I got up here and was like, scatter method, baby. Because why? Because, girls and boys, the more bling you get to use, the more blingy it is. And that scatter method, for me, I think it makes it pop way much more than the unified, organized line, even across, up and down, perfect pattern, perfect to the grid. So, like I said, whichever method you are comfortable with, I think that's the one you'll go with. I think both methods are beautiful, but I don't think, to me, I don't think there's a wrong way to do it. I just really think it's about whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. Okay, now let's get back to my purple palace. So we were on this hat yesterday. This is where we stopped at. And then here we go. As soon as I put my glasses on, because y'all know I can't see anything. Let's be honest. And they're dirty. Let's just clean them with the shirt. Anybody else does this? If not, it's just me. Check my phone, even though I'm not supposed to check my phone. But yeah, come on. That's my girl, Joe. So again, I have my tools. I highly recommend that you heat your tools up first, prior to start. Like, say you're going to be getting on that hat or your shoes or whatever you're going to use the Hotfix tools for. Say you're going to be getting to it in about 15-20 minutes. Just switch those suckers on and let that heat get to that temperature and it stays consistent, because remember the whole thing is why is because the tips metal. Yeah, they're gonna stay hot. They gonna stay hot. They gonna stay hot. Let me stop doing that. Oh Lord, y'all see me looking like, wait, which one was it again? It only take me to get distracted. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one because I remember talking about the grade. And remember, this is mixed sizes. I just use these containers because y'all remember I used to be addicted to buying slime. Good Lord, good times. And just pour a little bit out. I know this might freak some people out because Joe, my admin, Joe, you got to have them sizes. Like, she'd be like, SS10s in here, SS3s in here. I'd be like, put them all together. And then that way I can just, go the way I want. But everybody's not like that. So if you want to, you can just organize them in here. Get these suckers from Dollar Tree. There you go. And again, like with myself, look, let's take the laptop and bring it all the way over here. My pattern is I don't have a pattern. I like to just go with the flow. So I'll do a medium right there. I might do a large next to it. And I'm just placing them right now. I'm not actually using my Hotfix stone. I'm just randomly placing stones. And they're sliding because I'm tilting the head. Yeah. And then I always give a distance away from where I'm going to be using the Hotfix tool, because if you have this, you can place them and have them close to one another after you're doing it, like as you go to the process. But if you haven't touched them yet, if you have it right next to it, it's going to heat them up. And say that's not where you wanted that stone at. Well, child, once you heat it up, you know that is not what you want. That's what you got. Okay. So let's look at the tip of these suckers. Okay, cool. This is my really, really small one. And that's the one I want for right here. I want to make sure y'all can see that, because you know I got big old hands. So man hands is what I call them. So I'll push it up to right here, and it's right next to the other stone, really close. I actually stops as I go through it, so I can be able to show you all how they look after you've heated them up. And remember, with the smaller stones, it literally takes seconds to heat up. You really don't have to have it on there for a long period of time. But as you go up to the larger stones, and when I say long periods of time, remember, it's actually seconds, but we're so used to being able to use the E6000 and then just put it, keep going. Of course, even for us, like 10 seconds is too long when you're used to like a 1 second situation. And see how I feel like that stone could be pushed over? Then all I do is go back here with my tool, heat it up, and slide it over. And I can do some more actually. And you'll know when you've gotten over, because you'll feel it hitting the other stone, or touching the other stone, should I say. And then move this one a little bit over. And like I said, the good part with the Hotfix, they don't have glue all over the place when you move them. When you use E6000 or another glue, when you want to move them over, that glue moves with it. And it's just like, oh no, that's not what I wanted. And then y'all already know how much fun it is trying to get adhesive off of stones. It's not fun. It's horrific. And so, yes, and remember, as the stones get larger, say with the smallest stone, it takes maybe 3 seconds. And then with the medium, maybe 5 seconds or 6 seconds. And then I'll say with the larger stone, let's just say 15 seconds. Who knows? Half the time I'm talking or watching TV, so I'm just going. You'll know when it's on there, because what? It's not going to move. There we go. And then we go take the other stone, and I slide it over there. And again, I slide it as close as I can. I want to try to make sure you can see that. And again, with this one, I'm going to push it up a little bit. There we go. Like I said, I like using a heat tool because you're able to correct and still keep going. You go ahead. Look, fight with it. That's the end of the fight, trust me. Get you right there and go. And then I'm back on the little small one. Now, like I said, if you're just using the same size stone, then of course you'll just have just one. And then you just go with each stone. What I'll say is you take your little tool, whatever placement tool you use. I like my wax pencil, whichever one is comfortable with you. And then you just line them up like soldiers, if they're the same size. And then you just take your heating tool and just go down the line, just applying heat just for a few seconds on them. And then it's just like no worries. But like I said, with me, who like to do the scatter method while still using my Hotfix tool, I have 2 different tools, and then I'm able to do my scatter method. Oh, and I was going to say, even after I do lives, if anybody have any questions, just leave them in the comment and I'll come back and answer them. And then if it's something that I could be able to show you in the next live that I do, I could be able to go straight to it. There we go. I always do this to show you they don't come off. And then, because I want you to see how close they are. Because like I said, people tell you you cannot do them close to one another, but do you see how close they are to one another? And I mean, even down to the little bittiest, which is SS3s. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of times people will say what you can't do because they've never done it. But that does not mean it can't be done. It just means they have not done it. Now I'm going to take this a little bit. And I'm going to go to this end and come back this way. The reason why is because while you're doing this and pressing with the heat tool, they're going to start sliding that way. So you will want to just get that corner done now and come back out. Okay, and of course with this one, I'm going to use my smaller one again. Oh, and if you don't want to use a Hotfix tool, I have other videos in a playlist showing me using E6000 as well as the Crystal Clear Gorilla Glue. But for the next few, I don't know, I'm going to say weeks, months, who knows. I think it's just going to be, you know, Hotfix party. Hotfix party. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. I call any of them that jump off the head, I say they're trying to commit suicide. And no, I'm not joking about a horrific situation. I'm just talking about bling. Let's move on. I hope you're able to see that. Just pushing it over a little bit more. Good, nice tight fit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like how that looks. Okay. And always look over your work. I always say that because everybody can tell you they like it, but if you don't like how it looks, you know how much that's gonna bug the heck out of you because you're gonna keep looking at it. You're gonna keep going. I knew I should have took that one off of there or did this. And again, I'm just non-intentionally making a pattern of different sizes. There's going to be a one-up, meaning I don't know yet if I want to use either one or the other one. So use the smaller one again. I'm going to slide that one right over there. Like that. And get my medium tool out. Slide it over closely. And then bring the next one over next to that one. Okay, I feel like that one can go up a little bit. So again, applying some heat and just pushing up a little bit. Up and over. Now this really tiny one, bringing that over, making sure it's close, and then pushing on. See, because what you're doing is you're applying it to the top of the stone because, of course, glass, when it heats up, that glue underneath activates, and then it, locks on. push that one over, press down. And you don't have to press hard. You can even have it hovering, but it still is going to make it. Like, you ever had something close to you? Like, remember back in the day when you'd be ironing something? You didn't have to put your hand really close to that iron and know it was hot. Remember, you just put it close and be like, whoo, okay, it's ready. Same thing. And then sliding this big girl over. And remember, the larger the stones, you got to give it a little bit more time. Take that one, put it close, and then there you go. Okay, and then this really small one, slide that sucker right in there. When it don't want to fight with you, and just lay on a tool. Okay, he don't want to go, so look, I have to get another one because I don't fight with kids, okay? Oh, but just to show you a quick shot. Okay, get this one back on there. It's almost like fussing with them kids. Why you want to embarrass me in front of my friends? Get in there. There we go. Small, small. Look, now I'm out there like, which one was it? It wasn't you. It was you. Okay. Shaky, shaky. There we go. Okay. Now, since I'm about to start here, remember I said I was going to make a mix with this? Well, you know I'm not going to be a liar. I'm going to add some more grapes. So, grapes with this. And this is how I mix. I know y'all like, that's it. You're like, yep. And then I think I might also do, if we are honest, let's do maybe some clear, if not something, because don't get me wrong, love purple. Y'all know my room is all purple, but I just feel like you got to bring some more, bring some more up, bring it up. I feel like it's too dark. So let's look. No, I wouldn't. Y'all think I should drop some of that opal? No opal. No opal. Okay. Here we go. Diamonds it is. Diamonds and pearls. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm only going to use two sizes of the diamonds because I actually don't want it to overpower the purple to the point where it's almost like it was a waste of time starting it out with it like that. And so that's why I'm going with that. So right here, I'm going to start it off by using one of the grapes right there. If you stay on. Look, the next one I'm gonna do a white hat. It's just I always do white hats. And that's the whole thing. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone because I have every color hat, every single color. But majority of the time, what I do, the hats are just beautiful, crisp white. But don't lie, that bling me popping on them white hats. Okay, I like this. Yeah. So that's just starting out because I just want you to see how close you are actually able to apply these stones to one another, even with the heat tool, even when they tell you can't. Because you can. I'm showing you can. Don't let them tell you no. Now, when I start the scatter method with different colors, I actually don't start here. I let it come out and then I do it here because I feel like it's much better that way. Unity. U-N-I-T-Y. Okay, now. Y'all saw I almost slipped up, so that singing? Nope. I'm sticking to this. So here I go again. I'm going to start a little pattern again because I do the framework first. And then now I'm incorporating both the colors and sizes into it as I go. I really don't do like a stress thing where it's just like, oh no, it has to be like this. I just go with it. The whole point is, I'll tell you, just make it fun. Keep it fun and relaxing, because if not, you make more mistakes when you're stressing. Trust me on this. And then having to start off again from the beginning, and then having it try to take these stones off. Like I said, these Hotfix that Hotfix adhesive is no joke. Trying to get them suckers off of a hat or shoes once it's heated up, okay, trust me, it'll get your stress levels on point. I promise you. And I don't mean in a good way. I mean in a bad way. Okay, let me just move this over a little bit. There we go. So that I'm able to add another little small one right there next to it. And then it'll be of the other color, of course. And then, like I said, the reason why I do the framework, meaning the top and then because the filler is, to me, that's the fastest thing. Because the filler goes so much faster when you have it already locked in. Because it's like, I call it like animals in a corral, however y'all said. They're not able to run or move. They just locked in there. So even if you don't apply the heat and you're just placing them to put them where you want them to go, you know they're not going anywhere because they can't slide out or up. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually use your smaller tool with the larger stones as well, but you'll be holding it on there so long because of course, with the smaller tip, it will take the stone itself longer to heat up. So it's all up to what you prefer. I like it this way because I'm able to switch it up. And like I said, I'm using the tools for the right sizes so it stays heated at the right temperature to get these stone party going. Now, before I did this live, my phone notifications was not going off like this now. It's like a party. Okay, and now back to the smaller size. Oh no, you're not trying to leave me. Whoop! It did. It left me. I call it leaving me when I put too much pressure on it and I feel it sliding, but then I don't pick up, and then it just goes on a journey. but it still what sticks back on there and stays. Now I've lost one of my girls. I think it was you. Again, like I said, don't be afraid of if they pop and they go flying for a minute. Just still no freak out. Just go, okay, that's how you do me. Give them the side eye. Tell that bling, remember what you was before you got with me? Remember, if I wouldn't have bought you, you'd still be there. And yes, talk smack to your bling. I do. Like you was nothing before. Okay. And then your bling gonna talk smack. Oh, somebody would have got me. Hello, look at me, girl. I'm gorgeous. Bring the other one over. And you're also looking to see, you don't want it all the way on the edge, but you want it to be close enough where it's the same all the way around. And like I said, the good part with the tool, instead of with the regular adhesive, is if you have to go back and slide it over a little bit, all you got to do is just reheat it and just do that real quick. And it's not messy. And like I said, they are not going to move unless you take this tool and heat it back up. I think someone asked me one time with the Hotfix stones, can you wear them out in the sun? Because doesn't the sun heat it? I'm like, the sun will, even though we all complain about how hot it is, nobody has ever told me that it was so hot outside, it felt the same way as if I had an iron on my face. That's how hot it would have to get outside for it to activate Hotfix stones to make that glue, make these stones move. Like, no worries. I've even done tests where I've left things, I've customized tumblers and everything that I've used with a Hotfix tool in the car in the summer. And them stones still was on there, not a problem. Try that with E or with that other glue. I promise it won't be the same. It won't be the same. And when I say leave it in there, I'm like, leave it in there for a month. Yeah. You remember that old commercial? Forget about it. Yeah, forget about them and then go back and be like, oh, okay. As well as with the Hotfix stones, put them on a tumbler or something and then stick it in the freezer for a few weeks. And I know people like, that's crazy to do, really, but how will you know? Like, say you doing this for a customer, this customer doesn't live where you are. What about this customer lives in Rochester, Minnesota, where it's more cold than hot? You can only guarantee that hat for the temperatures that you're used to doing them where you are. I'm confident where I'm like, wherever you live in there with this hat, trust me, it's going to work for you. It's not going to be a problem. Now, I don't know what just happened, but the screen went black. I hope I don't have sleep mode on activated on this laptop and forgot. I don't know. I feel like this stone could get a little bit closer. So let's move it over some. And not like last time and like keep moving it and don't pick up. Okay, now you pick up. So you literally like move the stone and then lift up. Don't keep holding it down and then it goes out there and then you be like, well, how am I getting down? You can't. You lost it. It's to the streets. There we go. Because I want it on the edge, but I don't want it too close to the edge where it's like hanging off. Okay, we're at the 29-minute mark. So after I do these two, that's going to be it to the live today. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'll be continuing to do this hat. Because this is going to be from start to finish. And who knows, I might do a pair of shoes with it. Hey. I'm gonna use a small tool to do the last two. And then I'm doing it close. And then take a little bitty. See, me and little bitty gonna have some problems. There we go. She didn't want my problem, I'm telling you. I think you can go a little bit over. There we go. Shaky, shaky. Okay, and so tomorrow we're going to finish around the framework, and then we're going to be able to have fun with the middle, and then we get to pull out my girl. Yes, instead of having to do just one at a time with this thing, you can put, look, you can put 20 or more and then just heat it up and just let it, look, we're going to be going to the easy. We got to do the slow, and then we got to do the easy. All right, you all. Have a good day.